Welcome students to the second part of the chapter Acid, Bases and Salt. Let's start today's session. Now, what are the properties of acids? We'll take one by one of them. Now see, acids are sour in taste. Second, acids change blue litmus paper red. Now, what is this litmus paper? Children, this is an indicator which is used to test that the given substance is a acid or a base. They are in two colors, that is the red color and blue color. In acids, if you put the blue color litmus paper, it will turn into red color. But if you put the red color litmus paper, it will remain red only. So acids change blue litmus paper red. The third point is acids are corrosive in nature. Fourth, they can cause severe burn injuries on the skin. Next, acids are good conductors of electricity in solution form. Acids dissolve in water to form a dilute solution and produce heat. Children, here it is very important to mention that when you are preparing the dilute solution, you have to add acids drop by drop in water. Means you have to add acid into water, not water into acid. Otherwise, it will produce large amount of heat and can cause damage to your eyes or hand or whatever. So, very important, when you are making the dilute solution, you have to add acid into water. Next is all acids except nitric acid react with metals such as zinc, magnesium, iron, etc. to form salts and release hydrogen. Let us see this with a reaction over here. Now zinc plus sulfuric acid gives zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. That is, zinc means Zn, sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4, gives zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. Means when the metal is reacting with acid, it produces the salt of that metal and hydrogen gas is released. Let us see another example. When zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid, it produces zinc chloride plus the hydrogen gas. Children, how will you prove that only the hydrogen gas is being evolved in these two reactions? There is a test for the presence of hydrogen gas. You can bring a burning matchstick to the mouth of the test tube in which you are performing the reaction, and as soon as a pop sound is produced, it means that the hydrogen gas is being evolved in this reaction. So, whenever a metal reacts with any acid, it produces the salt of that metal plus the hydrogen gas is evolved. Moving on to the next point. Acids react with carbonates such as calcium carbonate or sodium carbonate to form salts and carbon dioxide. Means whenever acids are reacting with the carbonate, they always form the salt, water and carbon dioxide. Let us see with reaction over here. CaCO3, that is calcium carbonate, plus hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, gives calcium chloride, that is CaCl2, plus water, that is H2O, plus carbon dioxide, that is CO2. Now here again, how will you prove that the gas being evolved is only carbon dioxide? Again, there is a test for this. You can, while performing this experiment, you bring a burning matchstick to the mouth of the test tube, and if it gets extinguished, it means that the gas being released over here is the carbon dioxide gas, because carbon dioxide does not support burning. Another way is to prove that the gas being released is carbon dioxide is you can pass this gas through lime water. The lime water will turn milky, which shows that the gas is carbon dioxide only. Acids react with bases to form salt and water along with the production of heat. So whenever acids reacts with base, they form salt and water, and large amount of heat is also produced. The reaction of an acid with a base to form salt and water is called the neutralization reaction. So what is a neutralization reaction? It is a reaction in which acids reacts with base to form salt and water. Let us see this reaction. NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide, plus HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, gives NaCl plus H2O, that is water. NaCl, sodium chloride. Now this NaOH is the base and HCl is the acid. When acid reacts with base, it forms the salt plus water over here. And this is the neutralization reaction. Now, uses of acids. Hydrochloric acid is produced in our stomach. It kills the bacteria that enter our body with food and water, and it also helps in the digestion of food. Next is vinegar as a food preservative. Sulfuric acid is used in car batteries. Acids are used in many experiments in the laboratory. Tartaric acid is used as a component of baking powder. Children, these are the few uses of acids which I have given you over here. Common laboratory acids. These are the three main acids which are used in labs, and these are the chemical formulae of these acids. Let's see. Hydrochloric acid, and the formula is HCl. Sulfuric acid, that is H2SO4. Nitric acid, HNO3. Children, you have to pay attention to the capital and the small letter over here. It is compulsory to write capital letter where it is written in capital and small where it is written in small. So be particular about the capital and small letters in the chemical formulae. With this, we come to the end of today's session. The rest of the topics will be completed in the upcoming parts.